Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about mounts, and more specifically we're going to talk about the 16 brand new mounts coming to the game in patch 11.17 and where to find them. This is a video series I used to do a lot back in the day, and I thought I'd bring it back for 11.17 as there is some really cool mounts coming in this patch. So let's just jump into it with the first one, and that is the Chrono Corsair mount. This is the Pirate Dragon Skyriding mount. Yes, our captain is a mount. So this is a reward from the Turbulent Timeways event, which is returning in 11.17. The event will run from June 17th to August 5th, which is presumably the release date for patch 11.2. This mount is specifically the reward from the Master of the Turbulent Timeways 3 achievement. This is to get the Master of the Timeways buff for 5 weeks in a row. This is just simply by doing 4 time walking dungeons per week for 5 weeks to get that buff. So yeah, you've probably done this a couple of times now. Pretty easy to get. It seems like if you don't get it, it's fine because they do end up on the vendor. We just saw the Timely Busby added to the time walking vendors. So if you don't get this achievement, that's fine. It will come back as a vendor reward in the future. The next mount is the Inarius Charger. This is a brand new recolor of Tyrael's Charger from way back in the day. Now, this is a brand new reward from the Greedy Emissary event. This is a time-limited event running from July 1st to August 1st, so it is very, very time-limited. Now, the Greedy Emissary event is something that we saw before. This was for the launch of Diablo 4, I believe, but they are bringing it back for 11.17. I'll have a full video on this event coming out pretty soon, so you'll know all of the rewards. But yes, the Inarius Charger is one of the rewards from that event. Our next mount is Shaohao's Sage Serpent. So this is listed as a source as promotion Mists of Pandaria Classic. So this is a recolor of the Astral Cloud Serpent mount from Mists of Pandaria. I believe there was another recolor of this during Mists of Pandaria Remix as well. We don't actually know specifically where this is from, as it's not a part of the Collector's Edition or anything like that for MOP Classic. The working idea is that right now it's probably going to be a reward from completing the Pandaren starting zone in Mists of Pandaria Classic once it launches. They did something similar beforehand with Wrath of the Lich King. You would get a mount in retail for completing the Death Knight starting zone in Wrath Classic. So yeah, presumably that is what this is going to be from, but again, we don't know the specifics on that, but no doubt we will find out very, very soon once they announce the release date and release plans for Mists of Pandaria Classic. Our next mounts are actually a part of the Battle for Azeroth Time Walking. So the first one is the Reigns of the Moonlit Nightsaber. This is from the BFA Time Walking vendor and is obviously a recolor of those new saber mounts that we got back in BFA. Something unique about this mount is that it actually has a custom mount up animation, which is pretty cool. This will set you back 5,000 Time Warp badges and is just bought from the vendor. This is also not faction locked as well, so you will be able to ride this on your Alliance and Horde characters. The other new mount in this vendor is the Reigns of the Ivory Savagemane. This is of course a raptor mount, kind of in like a white color. This is also from the BFA Time Walking vendor, and much like the Nightsaber, this also does have its own custom mount up animation with like a spectral T-Rex spawning, which is pretty awesome. And will also set you back 5,000 Time Warp badges, and much like the Nightsaber, this is also not faction locked, which is really nice. The next mount coming in 11.17 is the OC91 Chariot. This is a recolor of the Season 1 KSM mount, but has electricity all over it. That's actually a really cool looking mount. So this mount is actually an achievement reward from the achievement Console Overcharge. This is a part of the new Overcharge Delve system, which is coming in 11.17. The kind of TLDR of how to get this mount, it's fairly simple. You basically have a new talent tree inside Overcharge Delves, which gives you kind of boosts and things inside a delve, and there's a new currency you get from delves to complete this tree. Once you've completed all 10 nodes on the tree, you get the mount. At least it's 10 right now. It might change. It's kind of early PTR, but this shouldn't be hard to obtain at all. As of PTR, there doesn't seem to be any time gating as well, which is nice, but we will certainly see. But yeah, basically just complete the talent tree in the Overcharged Delves, and you'll get this awesome new Skyriding mount. Next up are 4 mounts, which definitely broke social media for World of Warcraft. People were absolutely gushing over these. So these are the Banshee Horses, and there are 4 versions of these. And we actually only know the source of 2 of them right now. So we have the Wailing Banshee's Charger. This is the purple variant, and as of right now, this is listed as a reward from the trading post for 575 Traders Tender. The other one we know about is the Forsaken's Grotesque Charger. This is the green version and is also listed as a trading post reward for 575 Tender. The other two are the Banshee's Sickening Charger, this is the yellow one with currently no source, and the Banshee's Chilling Charger, and this is the blue version of the Banshee's mounts. Now, I just want to add a note here that these are actually ground mounts, these do not fly, but certainly very, very cool mounts. Hopefully those other two don't end up on the store, hopefully they end up as like an in-game reward of some description, but time will certainly tell, but we know for sure that two of these will at least be on the trading post. Speaking of the trading post and mounts, we have the chess surfboard mounts. So once again, there are 4 of these, and once again, we actually do know the sources for 2 of them. So we have the Grandmaster's Royal Board. This is kind of the gold version. This is listed as a trading post reward for 700 Traders Tender. And we have the Grandmaster's Prolific Board. This is the kind of purple version, which also is listed as a trading post reward for 700 Traders Tender. The other 2 are the Grandmaster's Smoky Board. This is more of the green version. This currently has no source, and the final one is the Grandmaster's Deep Board, which is the blue one with no current source. These are skywriting mounts, so you will be able to fly with these, but yeah, currently no source and a bit random as well. But there is also some transmog sets related to the chess sets and actually the Banshee sets as well, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see when they pop up. The next mount is the Unarmored Deathtusk Felboar. This is an unarmored version of a reputation reward from Warlords of Draenor. This is listed as a trading post reward for 325 Traders Tender, which is actually pretty reasonable. Goes without saying, this is obviously a ground mount and obviously not a new model. This is just simply an unarmored version of a previous mount. So yeah, that'll likely come up on the trading post sometime after 11.17 releases. Our final mount is the Kickin Kezan Waveshredder. The source for this is the in-game store, so yeah, at least they're honest about that. This is a recolor of the surfboard mounts that we've seen from the Siren Isle, of course. This has been in the game files for a while and is finally listed as an in-game store reward. But yeah, that is the 16 mounts coming in 11.17. Some of them we know, some of them we don't know. There's actually a lot of transmog linked to some of these as well. There's actually tons of crazy transmog in 11.17, so if you do want a transmog video, let me know, similar to this. I can certainly get that together. But yeah, guys, let me know down below what your favorite mount is from 11.17. Where would you like to see the chessboard mounts and the Banshee Chargers ending up? Hopefully not on the store, hopefully through some in-game means. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to support me outside of YouTube, I'm also on Patreon and I'm on Twitter at MrGMYT. And I have a partner Discord channel as well. And also I am streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me stream World of Warcraft, 11.17, PTR, any sort of WoW, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.